Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm back. I posted a weekly's update. I hurt my wrist about a week ago, so I had to kind of put my readings on the back burner for this week, the ones that I hadn't done yet. But it's feeling a lot better. It still hurts, so I do have to be like pretty careful about how many I'm doing. So I'm playing catch up right now. And I feel like I'm almost caught up, but that's not true because I did 2 readings last night. They both ended up being 2-parters. And the second one got corrupted, and then the first one, like, I decided I wasn't gonna post it, and then the second one got corrupted. So I was like, okay, you know what? Obviously, it just wasn't meant to be. For what it's worth, that was Capricorn and Taurus. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm excited to be back. Aquarius, we already did Aquarius. We have an Aquarius full moon. It actually happened this morning. I was just literally right as I cut to that, I was gonna mention to you guys that there's a ton of scorpionic energy coming out, all the readings, major transformations. There's Aquarius again. Interesting. Yeah, that Aquarius full moon is today. So yeah, rebel energy, innovation. There's a lot going on right now. That's kind of playing into that full moon. So I've been picking up on a lot of cycles. That is Aquarius. A lot of cycles. Moon cycles in particular in my readings. Alright, can we get a message, please? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Aries, you already did Aries. Seven of Swords, that featured heavily in the Taurus reading as well. And I did see a King of Pentacles when I was cutting, so we'll see. Sorry, bear with me, guys. If I don't get one in the next 3 shuffles, I'm just going to scrap this reading. Okay, Temperance. Interesting. There is a play going on with Taurus and Sagittarius right now. Sagittarius was featuring heavily in the Taurus reading yesterday, so you may be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart or their chart, because right off the bat in their reading, I was getting a crap ton of Sagittarian energy. I think it was Taurus. It was either Taurus or Capricorn. So there's definitely a play on that with Saggies and Earth energy. Let's do one more shuffle for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Saggies. Sagittarius. Okay. What did I just say? Play on Sagittarius and Taurus, the Hierophant. This combination has come out more than once. That's very strange. I always get a weird vibe off this Hierophant in particular. It's like, to me, it just speaks very highly of the institutions, the patriarch. And he looks like he's like all forlorn because these people are begging for him. Could be begging for higher knowledge with that Page of Swords. That's the seeker. Very youthful, inquisitive energy. He looks for truths, be it logical facts, getting to the bottom of something, or quite literally spying, or just in a curious, exploratory state of mind. So again, definitely could be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Saggies, okay. More Earth energy. This is an offer. This is the The Ace of Pentacles is like the seed, like the beginning of something, and then the Knight is that seed in motion. It's actually working to build, but it's very slow energy. Judgment, that's very spirit heavy. We've been seeing that in a lot of the readings as well. It's very spirit heavy. And it also, it can literally be a judgment, but it can also be a resurrection. Kind of being, I don't know why I'm picking up on these moon cycles so hardcore. And one thing I keep forgetting to mention in the readings is that time is not linear. Like, energy flows, it's not bound by a clock, right? We may be working through very long standing cycles that exist, that have been playing out since childhood, or like, if you believe in other lifetimes, like, so time's not really linear, in that energetically. So it's odd that I'm picking up on these like time loops in my readings. It's weird, but it could just be the timeline that we're on right now, like a reference. But with this judgment, I'm getting that star there, which is Aquarius energy, the star, right? I don't know why I'm feeling that. It's so random. It's so stupid. Like, what a dumb thing to pick up on. But we'll see what's up with that. But full moons are culminations of energy, and then after that we kind of reset and start working up to the new moon cycles. So this could just be referring to that. I actually won't be surprised if the star comes out underneath that, especially the way that the Knight is kind of looking at spirit. Yeah, but very slow standing energy, earth energy, so could be dealing with a Taurus, man, woman, masculine, feminine, we have both within us. Strength, okay, Leo energy, we're in Leo season. Interesting. Strength is integrity, willpower, literally having inner strength. Sometimes it can be like holding back with this Knight of Pentacles energy, how he's kind of looking at this cycle here, kind of slowly working towards something or holding back. See how he's taming the beast there. I should say she, because in a lot of decks that is the Empress. All right. Page of Wands on the bottom. So, yeah, there is a lot of earth energy here. This featured heavily in the Capricorn reading as well, and I was picking up on 3 people in that reading, so you may also be dealing with a Capricorn. Page of Wands, Aries. That's news, communication. It's very interesting what we're seeing here with this reading so far, because the Hierophant and Judgment are very like intense energies, can be very like this is like very long-standing contracts, can be marriage, can be religion, our morals, our faiths, our beliefs. With these two coming out together just screams integrity and personal morals and beliefs, right? And then we have 3 pages coming out, which is new ideas, new communication, could indicate children, could indicate an age difference between you and the person you're dealing with, or just feeling very young, very youthful, fresh communication. But it is typically communication, or at the very least, mental going-ons, but this is like kind of one of the cards of communication in the deck. So very interesting that we have, sorry, that's not a page. I don't know why I'm seeing that like a page. Maybe just because, like I was saying, he's just kind of holding it like a page would. Not usually he's on a horse, right? In this deck, none of the pages, and I don't think any of the knights are on a horse either. Sorry, I'm rambly today. I have Gemini in my chart, so I ramble sometimes. If you don't like that, I am not the channel for you. But yeah, you could also be dealing with a Capricorn, because we did have that Queen of Pentacles underlying. I'm going to switch it up how I do the readings today. So I'm going to use my specific deck here to clarify all of these. I'm going to go kind of all across to get a feel for what's going on here. And I'm excited because I'm going to be getting new decks next week. I have quite a few that I want to get, so I won't be getting them all at once. But there's 2 or 3 traditional tarot decks that I want to get. And then I really am excited to get some animal oracle decks because I really resonate with animal totems. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, look at me rambling. Rambling. All right, tell me about strength. What is requiring strength here? Okay, that's quite a few. Quest, okay, we're on a quest. Inner journey, maybe. Acceptance, grief. Okay, so, and insecurity. So on the bottom we have, and prayer, that could be, and with wisdom. This very spirit heavy energy, it is higher power. Think religion, right? That is faith, that is, tradition, beliefs in that sense of the word. So it can talk to higher knowledge, especially with that Page of Swords who seeks knowledge, right? There's a situation here involving, and I always get Capricorn devil energy off this card. So again, could be dealing with Capricorn. A lot of pain in the heart space, but I'm not seeing painful cards out here. With this wisdom and prayer energy, we have destiny under that, and recovery. It's speaking to a process of overcoming some issues in the heart space, with acceptance, and then quest. So here, this is very much a card of quest. Can be a very long-standing energy of a quest, working to build something, but there's acceptance here happening. So this feels like healed energy, which is good. We'll see if that comes out in the reading. But here we have completion, so cycles. And this, like I said, can be a cyclical energy because it can be a rebirth, like a resurrection energy. It can be cyclical. So we have that, and I'm seeing the sun in both of these cards in the background. So the sun is rising on you guys. Very nice, very nice. And I'm not seeing any Sag out here other than this. So this could just be you communicating after this healing process. The sun's rising. The sun's rising on this cycle. We have forgiveness. So, maybe you guys have chosen to forgive someone. Forgiveness is playing into this recovery for you guys. And then enlightenment, bringing enlightenment, and now the sun's actually risen and it's beaming down. So that's very, very beautiful energy. With strength, we do, like I said, time's not linear. So some of you are still working through this energy, or, I'm reading for most of you that this dawn is breaking. Maybe some of you aren't quite standing in that sunlight yet, especially since this came out to clarify that strength with the sun in the background, Leo energy. Again, we are in Leo season. So for most of you, I'm reading this as the dawn is breaking. Some of you might be in this enlightenment energy on the other side, especially again with that Hierophant energy. Very spiritual, divine knowledge. Some of you may be on the tail end of this grief and insecurity. And others of you may be, like I said, either the dawn's just breaking or you have really worked through that energy quickly and now you're standing in the sun. There's creation, which follows after that completion energy, and it's kind of speaking to that judgment card there with that resurrection. So let's clarify judgment with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Judgment, perseverance, and trickery. So there's that very slow moving energy. Trickery in this deck refers to the victim card. In the victim card, here this dragon. It's funny. I was talking about I was talking about animal totems, and dragon energy is very bow daddy. Like, it's very, like, it's powerful energy and it's very etheric. And he's usually got his scales on him. He's well defended, very powerful creature. He can utilize fire. Some of them, you know, I don't know if you guys like Skyrim, but you know, the dragons can utilize all elements, depending on what kind of dragon they are. But in this one, he's luring this squirrel with his basket there, and he's tricking the squirrel. And and then in this deck, the progression of this energy of this card translate to victim. The squirrel becomes the victim and becomes encased inside the acorn there. Perseverance and trickery. So I'm really seeing this as really persevering, that Knight of Pentacles energy, right? He perseveres. Like I said, he works slowly to build very stable energy. With perseverance and trickery is kind of like getting yourself up and dusting yourself off and continuing forward to strive with that strength energy. This is definitely playing into forgiveness. So whether that's trickery on, you know, behalf of yourself or others, or just perceived trickery, there has been a cycle here of forgiveness for that, and then choosing to press forward, possibly wanting to reconcile something because there is that judgment energy. Very interesting. So let's look at the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. It's the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. Expansion. And there's that insecurity. So it's a lot of the same cards that I was seeing underlying coming out. There's bittersweet underneath that. Expansion. So I always see this actually as Sagittarius because it's expansion. Jupiter is the planet of luck, opportunity, expansion. And that is your ruler. So you guys are kind of like expansion personified. You guys are the sage, the seeker, right? You know, you are the most expansive sign of the zodiac as far as I'm concerned. With that insecurity, so again, with this trickery, forgiveness, maybe cause some insecurity, but you're expanding past that now. You're not bound by that anymore. Maybe with this knight energy or this knave, having a good look at something or seeing it in a new way with that spiritual energy. Insecurity, and with the morals, you know, your morals, coming out with that. Oh, that's so funny. I just like this one was poking out, and it's temperance. What's underneath that? Oh wow, moving into abundance, and that's Sagittarius as well. That is your court card, your knight there. Very interesting. So definitely moving forward in communication with this page energy. And some expansion, and I'm not, you know, trickery, and insecurity, that energy is not great, that victim energy, but here with perseverance, and forgiveness, you know, it doesn't, I'd never want to, you know, belittle anyone's suffering, but it feels like very much so like this is either mostly healed, there's that Page of Swords, mostly healed, you know, with that completion energy. So I really feel there's Nine of Wands, that persevering. So we'll clarify this perseverance and judgment energy. And with that expansion and that Page of Swords, it could be talking of reframing your personal morals here. But we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Let's clarify perseverance, judgment with the Knight of Pentacles. What's being persevered here? Why I think that's just you. Yeah, stability. Getting your stability back. Judgment. Why judgment? That's like that getting back on the horse energy. What was I saying about he's not on a horse? It's kind of like getting on a horse again. That could be what you're reconciling within yourself. Not necessarily with another person, although I'm seeing a lot of Taurian energy here. Whoa, okay. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Communication. We have Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So that is a lot of communication and movement. Ooh, okay. This is Aquarian energy. So again, picking up on that moon cycle. Remember how I said I will not be surprised if the star doesn't come out underneath this. She's the water bearer. She's, in this one, that's Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Gemini, and Aquarian energy. So could be dealing with an air sign, because I did see Justice underlying earlier. But she is pouring out her cup there, her emotion, to make a logical decision, not based on emotion, but based on reason, which is the forte of the air signs. And lots of communication. So now we have 3 knights here. That's a lot of communication. So I am seeing this as you guys. We'll clarify that. The interesting thing about Aquarius is that there's a very common misconception that Aquarius is a water sign. But the reason that Aquarius is a water sign, or is an air sign, is because it's the oldest air sign. So a lot of, like, we have Gemini, the youngest air sign. A lot of the air signs they don't hold great dominion over their emotions, their cup, their water. But the Queen of Swords is the oldest air sign. And I was just going to say, I can't keep up with the cards. My mouth won't go that fast. What I'm seeing with this is, with this moon cycle, it's really allowing you guys to kind of utilize that Aquarian energy of they're wise, intellectually intelligent, they're wise enough and experienced enough to hold dominion over their emotions and pour out their cup if they need to, but they can connect to that space. And here we have that moon energy, this moon cycle, this full moon in Aquarius. So I just see you guys really utilizing that energy right now to maybe finally let go of this insecure trickery energy, and have that forgiveness, right? Have it not completely, keeping you guys stuck in that devil energy there. Justice, okay, again, like I said, could be dealing with a Libra. A lot of air energy coming out here. The star, isn't that so funny, you guys? You can't make this shit up. I was like, I knew that was going to come out. I was like, I will not at all be surprised. So this is really speaking to this full moon, but you may have Aquarius in your chart or be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, victory over those emotions. And again, and here's that page. Again, you can't make this shit up, you guys. This is really feeling like a love connection or a soul connection. This can just be any number of soulmate. We have so many soulmates. It's just people that carry similar vibration to us, similar vibe, our vibe tribe, right? But yeah, 2 of Cups. We have this page looking at, and this can be very divine soul connections. The devil, see how they're kind of mirroring each other there. Yeah, and it's funny the way that this is coming out. The Page of Swords is really still looking at that devil energy in both of these, right? Interesting. So gaining justice, though, balancing it out. Temperance did show, and that's a very balancing energy. This is a card of higher knowledge and seeing something in a new perspective. Feeling very out in the cold. Again, I've been picking up on people feeling out of the sun, which is changing as we enter Leo season. It is the sign of the sun. Okay, so there's victory here over those emotions. So let's look at this victory. We'll use this deck. And forgiveness is definitely playing a big role in this, you guys. Again, and with that devil and the lovers, it could have been maybe a situation where you guys thought that this was a very, very, intense soul connection. And the 2 of Cups, I mean, clearly a soulmate of some kind with the lovers and the devil, but it may not have been as, I'm kind of getting a fading feeling Like I said, this feels very healed for the most part. And then this is the energy that you guys are moving into when you get back on your horse. This is ships coming in. This is the ship. Sagittarian energy, temperance, balancing out behind the scenes here. So I really feel like this is like happening like right now for you guys. So let's look at this victory. I think that's just gaining victory over that being a victim to insecurity, that devil, especially if this was a love connection or, you know, a decision that you had to make with justice. It's kind of screaming a decision. Really looking at that, could have been yours or someone else's decision in the past. But it's balancing out, and expanding. The Knight of Wands with the Three of Wands is very expansive energy. So let's get a message about this victory. And this is Leo energy as well. So, transpiring. I feel like it's right now for most of you. Again, we work through this energy differently. Let's get a couple to end the reading. King of Pentacles, Taurus. Okay, so this is wish fulfillment. This is the minor to the star, which is your personal satisfaction, feeling good, looking good, single, stable in your emotions. Very beautiful with that King of Pentacles. So again, could be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn here. Okay. This is that strength energy, right? That integrity, letting that go, and that's what's leading to this expansion, right? So yeah, it looks really good. You guys are moving into this really expansive energy, and forgiveness is at the heart of this. So if there's, any kind of forgiveness that needs to take place, definitely look at that.